Nobunaga the fucking fool, combining mechs, warlords, and everything you fucking want in this series. So from the start of the series, you see how actual timelines were going, some real life history with Nobunaga Oda and also as well Joan of Arc. But for some reason in the anime they call her Jeanne d'Arc, like Kaguya, it's a little bit different to that one, so I don't know. Japanese probably can't say John probably too well, so that's why I say Jeanne. John's, as it sounds, so pretty much the same. And with this series, you see like Nobunaga is a lot more chilled out. Like he's sort of like known as the fool. No one really takes him seriously, and he has his friends like Hideyoshi and also as well Mitsuhide, who doesn't betray him in this one. Hopefully not. And then on the other side, since it's done by like two planets, like the East and the West, and the West is by of Jeanne d'Arc, and she's like apparently possessed by a demon and meets up with Leonardo da Vinci saying that, we should travel to the other side of, the planet. We need some shit we need to discuss. And it was like, the thing is that the problem so far with this series is that it was trying to do too many things at once. Oh, here's this character here, here's that, here's a war breaking out of this castle, here's that. I felt like the series was trying to give you too much of the world, whilst I was more interested in the characters and some of the stuff. I felt like it was doing too much with an episode one, like what it was trying to do. So far at the moment, Nobunaga the Fool, it was like, it's going at it was all talking about like politics and how these worlds work. And you see like some pretty cool stuff like with when Shingen forces invade, one of the castles and it just wrecks up. Like even though Nobunaga told him, it's like, oh, who would believe this fool like that? He's just this idiot. And then as well, like the ship crashes and everyone thinks this is a star of destiny. Like, oh, this is gonna bring like goodwill to all people and like all this stuff. And you even see like, Orichi, you also see some other characters like Shingen looking at that, Uesugi, like a lot of the characters like just looking at this star. And when they find out when Nobunaga gets there on the battlefield, it turns out there's a mech. And just I love Nobunaga's face throughout this like episode. Like when he saw that mech in it, he had like the biggest rape face of all. He was just smiling, going, "Yeah, I got myself a mech," like that. And he was just like so fucking happy about it. And he just carries like John in there. And when he gets in there, it all reminded me of like freaking it just reminded me so much about Volvrave with that stuff going on, saying you will become star of destiny. You'll be doing all. Are you ready like that? It just reminded me of Volvrave, and then just how the episode ends with just that freaking mech there. It looks really cool, and I think episode 2 looks a lot more interesting than the first episode of Nobunaga Full. So, would I recommend Nobunaga at the moment? It's hard to say. Like I said, I'm still halfway through this. I think the first half of that episode really was like very hit or miss. That's the best way I can say for it. And then the second half, it got more interesting, and then the ending was a lot more interesting, but then it ended, so I was like, fuck. Like, overall, it's hard to say if I'm going to keep reviewing this or not, because it's one of the ones I was really excited for out of winter. So it might be either Nobunaga, or I might do something else. I've been thinking about maybe Witchcraft Works, or some other series at the moment that I've been really enjoying, but let me know in the comment section below. But that's all from me here once, so thank you very much for watching. Remember, Savagezweipanda, Sana, I'll see you guys next time.